Anytime a Southerner sees the Fulani in his community, he's always afraid to stay in that community. I repeat, anytime a Southerner, whether it is in the southwest, the southeast, or the south-south part of this country, when a Southerner sees the Fulani, he's always afraid, he's uneasy, and doesn't want to stay in that environment. The Fulani only brings insecurity. Today's Fulani brings insecurity and hostility to the Nigerian people. Now, Kwara State, Yorubas in Kwara State have called on the government, please remove us from northern Nigeria so that we can solve our issues. This is the restructuring I've been talking about for a very long time. Remove us from northern Nigeria. We in Kogi, in Kwara, remove us from this northern Nigeria so that we can sort our issues. If you keep us in northern Nigeria, they will be like joining us with the Fulani people. Like I said, Fulani has conquered northern Nigeria. So their influence, for the fact that you are forcefully put in northern Nigeria by the military, these Yoruba speaking people, because Yorubas extends along north, will continue to experience this insecurity. Patigi, appeal from the people of Patigi, Kwara State. We, the people of Patigi, raise our concerns. We do not want Kara market, and we do not want Bororo in our community. These are what the people are saying. You know, the constitution says that any Nigerian can live in any part of Nigeria. You see, why the Fulani is taking advantage of one Nigeria to cause havoc and destroy communities, destroy cultures and civilization, then impose themselves on the people. Now, the constitution says a Fulani can stay anywhere, but the Fulani, whenever he finds himself anywhere, he wants to enslave the people. They plan a kind of jihad. I don't know. I don't understand. I've told you that one Nigeria will destroy your culture. One Nigeria will destroy your identity. One Nigeria will destroy your tradition. People don't listen. Until you destroy and finish, you'll say, how did we come here? How did we come here? According to Gege, he says, had I known is the language of a fool. We will not wait to say, had I known. So the people of Patigi, these are Yoruba people. I used to think maybe they are Nupe people or Northerners. Yoruba people. They are saying that we don't want Kara market. We don't want the civilization of the Fulani in our community. We don't want Bororo. We have busted the gimmicks, the style, the tactics of the Fulani. If the Fulani comes into an area, they know how they enter. First, they come as traders. They'll send the best of their best. They'll find a way to do some menial jobs. They enter your area. They understand your language. They try and familiarize with you. They are targeting your land, though. They speak your language. They behave like good people. They are masters manipulators. They are you cannot compare the Yorubas when it comes to playing that kind of politics to the Fulani. The Fulani, they are very good. Have you seen a Fulani? All these Fulani, when they see bush Fulani, we know they see better Fulani. Look at an educated Fulani, you'll be carried away. You'll be carried away. The way they speak, the way they are comely, the way they do this and that, the way they join you and do things, you'll be shocked. But you don't know that behind is an agenda to destroy what you are, Gongo. Take your land. I have said it before. I will repeat it. If you are a Yoruba person without a land, you are a fake Yoruba. If you are an Igbo person without a land, you are a fake Igbo. If you are a king without a kingdom, you are a fake king. You are a clown. So the Fulani, they know very well that we need to attack their land. If Fulani come here today, you see, like I said, I told you before, this is their style. After they come, they do like better people. You give them a particular punch. Like you say, they'll come and be trading with their cows. They will even dash your king's milk. They'll come as better, simple. Your king self, they'll be doing juju. These guys, they do juju. With their juju and everything, they will run the package for now, finish. Now give them a place. They stay in that place. They start swelling in numbers. They swell in numbers and they become a terror to you. They already have connections in Nigeria. Should now when they commit crime, should now police go come solve issue. They get influence for police. Should they go send army. They get influence for army. That is why when Tinubu does what he's doing to dismantle them, to remove their grip from being influential in Nigeria today, I always clap for Tinubu, even though I don't like Tinubu. You can see what we're saying. When they cause wahala, you go call police will call inside. Some communities have complained that the Nigerian army is shielding these terrorists. I don't even call them bandits again. They are terrorists. Nigerian army is shielding them. Indigenous people, they go there. These terrorists go come kill them. Fulani terrorists go come kill them. To fight back, now wahala. The Nigerian army, the Nigerian security officials, they cannot protect them. For them to have reprisals to defend themselves, Nigerian army go to stop them, go disarm them. When then disarm them finish, now so all those people can't attack. At a distance, you go see army go they. Oh God. Bororo, we don't want Bororo in our communities. If like let your constitution say this and that. If you are in a community and constitute nuisance, you are no more, you are a threat. So anything Bororo is a threat in southern Nigeria, because it has been proven over the years. It is not because we just woke up one morning and decide, okay, we don't want Fulani. Imagine in my village, Fulani stay my village. You can't enter my farm, they destroy my farm, and you are daring me. Oh my God, I'll go and meet my maker that day. Me personally, I'm talking about personally. I'll go and meet my maker. We don't want to take nonsense. I cannot come to this life and become a coward to somebody. I'm telling you, I'll be reasonable with what I'm going to do. And if I'm going to do what I'm going to do, I will do it to the latest. You cannot come to my community and threaten my existence because of, I don't know what you feel. Have you had an issue or a police case with all these northerners before? You go, no. Even maybe now it is changing because of the restructuring going on. Tinubu, that man is a bad guy. He's a bad guy. The restructuring going on, what this guy is doing, although he's putting his Yoruba people left, right, center, me, I'm okay with that. I cannot be here. A Yoruba man will not come into my farm. I start Yorubas, they mind their business. If Yorubas travel out of the southwest, they usually mind their business. But Fulani will come and will be targeting your source of livelihood. Will be threatening your offspring, your lineage. My God. Genocide, Christian genocide, na Fulani kosa. Christian genocide, na the influence of Fulani, na the presence of Fulani in northern Nigeria, na in they cause all those genocide. Take away Fulani from Nigeria, you go see a lot of improvement when it comes to security. But since they are there, they are your politicians. See northern Nigeria today. I've said it before, I'll repeat it again. Name top 5 politicians in northern Nigeria. Top 5. Top 5 that have political popularity. Yes. You will name Fulani. Who is the Hausa person that you are going? Is it Al Mustafa? Where are you naming? In the Nigerian army, you see them there. Immigration, you see them there. Even in the southern part of Nigeria, EFCC, you see them there. Southwest, Southeast, you see them there. GSS, you see them there. Almost everywhere, you see them. Most of them are even like masking themselves, like maybe they hide themselves. Maybe we don't say them in Fulani. We know them. It's because of their personal agenda. So imagine a people. See, let me tell you one thing about Yoruba people. They are peaceful people. Although they can play politics. Politics can be defined as so many things. I will not go into that. They are peaceful people. They don't want problem. For Yorubas in this particular area to come out and say we don't want. Look at the protest. I can't play the video because, man, everybody is they're just tired of the Fulani. We, the people of Patigi, raise our concerns. We do not want Kara market. We do not want Bororo in our community. Currently, we have no doctors to attend to our medical needs, and all banks and schools have been forced to close. People cannot return to their farms because of the presence of the Fulani. Okay, maybe they are lying or they don't know what they are saying. In the southeast, the same thing. In the middle belt, the same thing. Everywhere they have this fake statement, farmer header clashes. You see, the Fulani politicians, when they want to water down the terrorism of the Fulani, they will use something like farmer headers, bandits. What is farmer header? Terrorists are entering our farms to kill our people. Do you know the pain it takes, the sacrifice it takes to till your land, to till acres? Some of these people don't have tractors. They don't have. But they live on the source of livelihood. Fulani go enter. Okay, today, former header clash, according to the criminals, to the Yahoo politicians from northern Nigeria, using the word former header. Former header clash today, we will talk to our people. Tomorrow, Fulani will go there. Next tomorrow, you see Fulani there. Mietiala, why are you not talking to your people? After Tinubu don't deal with that Mietiala leader, I heard that the federal government has withdrawn the whatever charge against him. You can't talk to your people, but still your people are continuing in their folly. Because you know that there's a connectivity with what you people are representing and what those people are doing in people's farmlands. You cannot live, you are living for occupation. Yes, that's what you are living. You are existing from moving from one place to another, putting your institutions, putting your whatever, your tools to take over people's land, take over their civilization, and put your own civilization there. If they want to enter you now, they'll bring their Kwara market. There's a Kwara market between Ogun State and Lagos, along the express now, Kwara market. That's how they come. When they come there, from there, they start permeating, they start entering everywhere, they start connecting. They have had a base. That's how they come into a particular place. All of a sudden, you see Fulani menace, left, right, center. They'll start pressuring you. Critical areas, they'll start putting their people in those critical areas. After they pressure you, they threaten you left, right, center. That's how they see them take over Nigeria. Tinubu had to align with the Fulani so that he can take over power. Because if Tinubu were to do it his own way, he can never be president. He knows that the Fulani has taken over Nigeria. They are in charge. Me, I'm talking about my own that I know. I don't know about what you know. So he aligned with them so that to take over power from the back. If he's doing the normally they don't even want him. They want I think Lawan. Even I made you for beat Tinubu for that primary, APC primary. I tell you, I made you for beat Tinubu for APC primary. If not for the Jagabandis, whatever he did to outsmart them, all of them are the same thing. Are the same thing all of them be. He wouldn't be president today. The Fulani, they believe that they are better than every other person. These people are crying to the government of the day. Government house, Kwara State, you make Ahmad Bello house. As how now? Ahmad Bello house for Kwara State. As how now? Say Kwara State now, Fulani State. All these things are very, very important. The Fulani know. People that are occupationists, they know. Just like the Britain, they come into Nigeria. Policy of, I think it's France. Policy of assimilation. Policy of association. They come, colonial masters, they come into your system, your community. They won't turn you. They don't like the way you are. They don't like your culture. They don't like your identity. They don't think you can improve on it at all. They call it, I don't know. I don't use the name. They call it. But they want to turn you will be Omo Ijebu. Maybe say me I be Eza. They want to turn me Eza person. Eza to a British. So why now? That is the same way they do. That's the way Fulani do. Fulani, they want to enter. They want to turn you to them. You see in Kwara State, Yoruba will come out. It is high time young people in southern Nigeria start getting sense that your identity is not alien. Your tradition is not alien. Some people have to improve on their own tradition. Look at China. Look at India. With their tradition and whatever it is, you see the development they have. Go to Scotland. People still maintain their tradition. Go to US. Halloween. People still remember their own tradition. So somebody will come and tell you, say, your tradition is rubbish. Because the person said so. He brought a superior technology to humble you. He now said it's rubbish. So the people are calling on the government of the day. Young people should rise up to the occasion. Make sure there's an orientation. The narrative have to be changed. That the Fulani means no good because it has been proven over and over again. The leaders have not been able to put these people under check and control. It seems these people are See, okay, if it gets to a point, people will start calling on the government. A government that has not been able to protect them for over the years tells you that that situation is critical. We don't want Kwara market. We don't want Bororo in our community. Currently, we have no doctors to attend to our medical needs, and all banks and schools have been forced to close. People cannot return to their farms because of the presence of Fulani. We urgently call on the Kwara state government and the federal government to deploy doctors and restore peace so that we can resume normal life. Please help us. These are the cries of the people in Kwara state. And very soon, things will start changing. I have hope for that. I'm pushing for an Igbo nation that is independent of the contraption called Nigeria. That's what I'm pushing. Because I have realized, I've studied global politics, that, see, this life, it is dog eat dog. If you are weak, they go swallow you. Nobody is coming to preach to you. Nobody is Christian. US is a Christian country, but things are happening to Christians. US will look the other way. US is a Christian country. Obama refused giving Jonathan weapons to stop insecurity. So forget about we are all Christians. And they use the guys, we are all Christians, and start carrying out all sort of theft, stealing your resources. That's how somebody went to Ogun State, went to meet the Hausa people and said, you know, we are all Muslims, we are brothers. It has been a long time we have Muslim governor in this state. Let us go and get our voters card. Let's come together. Let's join together and do this and do that. That is coming from using Muslim. A brainwashed Yoruba man, because of he's like a Muslim, trying to use Muslim to fight his own Yoruba brother. This is the handiwork of politicians. I told you, to be a politician, my God, it takes a lot to be a politician. It talks a lot. These politicians are terrible people. Terrible people. If politicians in Kwara State wants to solve this situation, they know what to do to solve it. In the southeast, the insecurity going on in the southeast, the release of Mazdam Khan, whatever it is, if politicians want to really to deal with it, they know what to do. But at the end of the day, nobody wants to do anything because people are docile. So whatever we are doing now is to make sure that we awaken the sensitivity of the people. The people have to know the real reason, the real things that they need to go for and fight for. So we need to put this out on media, on social media, to tell people that, hey, he that controls the narrative, control whatever it is. So in Yorubaland, no Sharia, no Bororo in our communities. If you cannot stay in the city, don't stay in the bushes. That should be the agenda. That should be the directive from henceforth. In every communities, you should have, whether the government like it or not, you should have a ranch, a place whereby you are doing your stuff. Everybody needs to be documented. We don't want to see any kind of rubbish movement, left, right, center. That is one importance of state police, although governors may bastardize it. Even politicians also, we know that they are also a problem we need to fix. Governors will bastardize it. That's the role of the state police. Any other thing, any person that is doing, you are not documented, you are in a community causing havoc. Why will you get to this point where people are now shouting? If not that you are causing havoc. Will people just come out and say, okay, Fulani should go, just without anything? Or Fulani didn't do anything without anything? The other ones go to gaslight us. They are good Fulani. We know they are good Fulani. But saying the good Fulani cannot stop the bad Fulani. The bad Fulani is sabotaging. They cobalize the good Fulani. That's just it. That's just the way it is. So we know the tricks. And you see, if restructuring fails under Tinubu, that means we need to take another step. And we are not playing. Now, we have counterparts over the world. We are Africans. We are blacks. We have people over the world that are doing a lot of massive things. Why can't we, in our own generation, do massive things? So these roadblocks, these things that is stopping us, that is blocking us from doing what we need to do, we need to take it out. We need to take it out. I told my brothers, I told them, I said, you see, Biafra is a must. You must have Biafra. It's an ideology. When you look at ideologies, it outlives any political system. it outlives any political system. System will come and go and change. Governments come and go and change. They will have different whatever it is. We are our ideology. So Biafra is a must. Whether it's metamorphosed into Igbo nation or whatever it is, but the Igbo people having an independence as Igbo people, real Igbo people, even though they start with 5 eastern states, when they see the way things are being run, others will join. That is not a problem. You understand? If restructuring does not work, we'll take another route. But never again will the Fulani be so influential in Nigerian politics that they will have opportunities to cause this havoc. The next generation will not have the opportunity this current generation have in Nigeria. I can tell you that for free. The next generation of Fulani will not have this opportunity because our eyes are opening. And we are educating ourselves. We are telling ourselves the truth. We are ready to stand and fight. You see, one thing that pains me about Nigeria is that Nigerians, at every point in time, or at various points in time, they have shown to be weak. And maybe the Fulani are looking at this, say these guys are weak and this and that. That's why they said, if they want to overrun the Southwest, it's easier for them. They have one thing in common, that is religion, Islam. Those Islam and overrun Southwest. When their Sharia Lord tried bringing Sharia in the Southwest, they tell them, say, my brother, we are not fools for here. The Sultan of Sokoto collect left, right, center. Okay, that moon where we say we they give an opportunity, say una they see moon. You they see moon, they see your own moon. We know we sabi see moon, we they see moon ourselves. Go and be seeing your own moon. We don't even follow una again. If you want to talk about it, the oldest mosque is in Yorubaland, is in this and that. You see, we're laughing with it. It is madness they used to cure madness. If you don't use madness to cure the madness of the Fulani, my brother, you will just sit down there. They will just ride you anyhow. They don't even send you in the first place. They don't even send whether you are existing. They will ride you left, right, center. We're laughing with it. With it. Laughing with it. So as it is, there are things going on the ground. But don't worry, very soon it will be unveiled. This is the time for the Fulani to stop their madness amongst the nations in Nigeria.